that can be like in person or in real life. It's the same thing.
Baby, welcome back to my channel. My name is Echo and I am a LittleSpace content creator. Today's video is going to be 5 tips and 10 tricks on how to deal with CAPCON FOMO. Now, what is CAPCON FOMO, you might be asking? Well, CAPCON stands for the Chicago Age Players Convention, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It is a convention for littles, bigs, middles, caregivers. I know that even some pet players go. So it's like a LittleSpace convention essentially, and it's pretty big, but unfortunately not everybody can go, me included. Sad face. So I just thought that I would make a video talking about how I deal with FOMO and tips that I think would be helpful for other people who deal with it. What is FOMO? You might be wondering. That just stands for fear of missing out. Tip number 1. Taking a social media break or just temporarily muting accounts that are talking about the convention, I find can be very helpful for me personally. Sometimes I just get like super upset and jealous when I see people constantly talking about how much fun they're having.
I know that probably sounds petty and it probably is petty, but I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I get jealous.
So if you do get jealous or upset, I think that taking a social media break during the convention is the way to go. Tip number 2. Distractions is another great thing to do when you're feeling upset or having the little FOMOs of CAPCON. Just taking care of your little space or your big space, you know, all of those, I think is very helpful. So with that being said, I'm going to just insert the 10 distractions that I recommend, or the 10 tricks. 1 would be to have a play date with a little friend. Could be like an in real life play date or a virtual play date with somebody like on the webcam or on the phone. You could also just hang out with like a vanilla friend or family member. Just get your mind off things. Number 2 would be to plan a LittleSpace movie night. So like going to Dollar Tree or a dollar store or some store to get snacks and then just build like a fort and watch a bunch of your favorite little movies. Number 3 is to play with your favorite toys, or number 4, play with a toy that you haven't played with in a while. Maybe you'll have more fun with them now. Number 5 would be to go out to museums. 6 would be to go to a zoo. 7 is going to an aquarium. I think that getting out of your house and just enjoying what you have local to you is really helpful. I forgot what number we're at, but number 8 possibly. I recommend going to a park or like a nature preserve or something if the weather's nice. I think that being out in nature, breathing in fresh air, looking around at the trees is really therapeutic for me and gets my mind off of anything. Number 9, I'm not sure if this is gonna be around like for everybody, but it's definitely something that helps me a lot, and that is volunteering at a local animal shelter. I think that getting to play with cute little animals all day is just the best. So if you can volunteer at a shelter or maybe even visit like a cat cafe or something, I think that could help a lot. And at number 10, I would say to start a new video game adventure. Alright, back to the back to the tips. Number 3, research other age play conventions that might be closer to you, like in your area, or just more within your budget. And maybe you can attend those when the time comes around. So I know there's CAPCON, obviously. There's also TeddyCon is another one. There's, I think it's called West Coast Jungle Gym. And I remember another one, I can't think of the name right now. Go on FetLife if you have a FetLife and search for like conventions in your area for littles and you should be able to find something. If not an actual convention, you might even just be able to find a local scene that you can go to for lunch dates, stuff like that. They're called munches. I've never been to one, but I hear all the time from other people that it's a lot of fun and it's like similar to a convention, so maybe you could do that. Tip number 4 would be to check out exactly how much money you are saving by not attending CAPCON, and think of all the toys, all the stuffies, onesies, pacifiers that you can buy now that you saved all that money. And tip number 5. Start a plan for next year if you really want to attend CAPCON. Start putting aside money. Maybe think of like hotels that are within your budget that you can go to, because I'll tell you right now that the host hotel for CAPCON is very pricey. So if money is like an issue for you, no judgment, because it's totally an issue for me. Just like think about hotels that are more affordable. Just like plan ahead and start saving now, and maybe when CAPCON rolls around again next year, you can actually go. That's what I'm hoping. And here's a bonus tip. Keep in your head and remind yourself that you are not alone in these feelings. We all experience a little bit of FOMO every now and then, so it's perfectly fine to feel upset over missing this. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as your feelings don't turn into spreading negativity to others. I think that there's nothing wrong with feeling a little jealous or sad by not going to this convention. But also try to keep in mind that not attending an age play convention doesn't make you any less of a little, or you know, big, middle, etc. You are still completely valid. There's nothing wrong with not going to these things. Maybe you just don't want to go, but you're still feeling kind of sad. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't forget to take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. I'm sending you all lots and lots of hugs and love, and I hope to see you in my next LittleSpace video. Bye bye! I forgot to say thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, you get it. I say it all the time. Okay, bye!